In the tapestry of history, woven with the stories of kings and queens who shaped nations, Queen Isabella of Spain emerges as a figure of profound influence and complexity. Her reign, alongside King Ferdinand II, marked a turning point not only for Spain but for the entire world. Born into a period of deep division and strife, Isabella of Castile rose to become a queen who would unite a nation and launch it onto the global stage. Her story is one of political acumen, unwavering faith, and a determination that would forever alter the course of Spanish history. From her ascension to the throne of Castile, amidst a labyrinth of dynastic disputes and civil war, Isabella's path to power was fraught with challenges. Yet, her strategic marriages, most notably to Ferdinand of Aragon, and her shrewd political maneuvers, laid the groundwork for the unification of Spain. Queen Isabella's reign was marked by momentous decisions that reshaped the Spanish kingdom. From the completion of the Reconquista to the fateful sponsorship of Christopher Columbus's voyage, her impact extended far beyond the borders of her own realm. Join us as we delve into the life and legacy of Queen Isabella of Spain. Her story is not just one of a monarch's rule, but of a visionary leader whose actions set in motion a new era of exploration, conquest, and cultural exchange. Isabella's journey began in the rolling hills of Castile, born in 1451 into a kingdom rife with conflict. The youngest daughter of King John II of Castile, her early life was marked by the tumult of civil strife and the complexities of Castilian politics. Raised in a court where intrigue and power struggles were commonplace, Isabella received an education that was unusual for women of her time. She learned not only the arts of courtly life, but also statecraft and governance, skills that would prove crucial in her later reign. The death of her half-brother, King Henry IV, in 1474, plunged Castile into a succession crisis. Isabella, with a claim to the throne but facing opposition, displayed remarkable resolve. She declared herself Queen of Castile, a bold move that would ignite a war for the crown. Isabella's coronation was a defining moment, not just for her, but for Castile. Her claim was contested by Joanna, Henry IV's daughter, leading to a conflict that would test Isabella's mettle as a ruler. In a union that would change the fate of Spain, Isabella married Ferdinand of Aragon in 1469. This alliance was more than a marital bond. It was a political masterstroke that united Castile and Aragon, setting the stage for the eventual unification of Spain. Together, Isabella and Ferdinand embarked on a journey to consolidate their power, navigate the complexities of Iberian politics, and lay the foundations for a united Spanish kingdom. Their partnership was one of mutual respect and shared vision, a rarity in an era of dynastic marriages. The Reconquista, a century-spanning struggle, was not merely a series of battles, but a crusade that defined the Iberian Peninsula. This enduring conflict, rooted in the religious and cultural divide, set the stage for Isabella's transformative reign. Isabella's ascent to the throne marked a turning point in this historic campaign. With Ferdinand of Aragon at her side, she reignited the Christian quest to reclaim their lands from the Moors. Their union in 1469 was more than a marriage. It was a strategic alliance that united Castile and Aragon, bolstering their resolve to complete the Reconquista. The pivotal moment of Isabella's campaign was the Siege of Granada, the last Moorish stronghold. In 1492, after a relentless siege, Granada capitulated. This victory was not just a military triumph, but a symbolic conquest, heralding the end of Moorish rule in Spain. The fall of Granada resonated throughout Christendom. It was a moment of triumph for Isabella, symbolizing her success in unifying Spain under a single Christian monarchy. The surrender of the city's keys was a testament to her tenacity and strategic acumen. The completion of the Reconquista under Isabella's reign was a watershed moment in Spanish history. It unified the Iberian Peninsula, forging a strong national identity. This era marked the rise of Spain as a formidable European power, poised for a golden age of exploration and global influence. Isabella's impact extended beyond the battlefield. Her policies following the Reconquista centralized power, reinforced Catholicism, and cultivated a unified Spanish culture. Her reign set the foundations for modern Spain, leaving an indelible mark on the nation's history and identity. In the year 1478, a pivotal chapter in Spanish history unfolded with Queen Isabella's establishment of the Spanish Inquisition. This institution, sanctioned by the papacy, was born out of a desire to maintain Catholic orthodoxy in the newly unified Spain. For Isabella, the Inquisition was more than a religious tool. It was a means to consolidate her reign. In a kingdom where religious unity was equated with political stability, the Inquisition was seen as essential to safeguard the Catholic faith, which was central to Isabella's vision for Spain. The Inquisition became notorious for its rigorous pursuit of heretics, Jews, Muslims, and later Protestant reformers. Its methods were severe, with tribunals that often led to harsh punishments, including imprisonment, torture, and execution. Under Isabella's reign, the Inquisition spread its influence far and wide, becoming a powerful arm of the state. It operated with a degree of autonomy, answering only to the monarchy and the papacy, and became a symbol of the absolute power wielded by the Spanish crown. The Inquisition left a profound mark on Spanish society. Its most far-reaching impact was the expulsion of Jews in 1492 and Muslims later, leading to significant demographic and cultural shifts. These actions not only altered the fabric of Spanish society, but also had lasting repercussions on the perception of Spain in the wider world. The legacy of the Spanish Inquisition, a complex and often dark chapter of Isabella's reign, resonates through history. It influenced contemporary art and literature, and remains a subject of intense study and debate, a testament to its enduring impact on Spain and beyond. In 1492, a pivotal decision was made within the walls of Isabella's court. Christopher Columbus, an ambitious navigator, sought royal patronage for an audacious voyage across the Atlantic. His proposal, fraught with uncertainty and risk, found a champion in Queen Isabella. Isabella's decision to sponsor Columbus's voyage was not merely a leap of faith. It was a testament to her foresight and her ambition for Spain. Recognizing the potential for new trade routes and territorial expansion, she agreed to fund the expedition, a move that would alter the course of history. Columbus's arrival in the New World marked the beginning of a new era. This momentous discovery had profound implications, not just for Spain, but for the entire European continent. It heralded the age of global exploration and set the stage for the European colonization of the Americas. For Spain, the discovery of the New World was a gateway to unimaginable wealth. It propelled the nation into a position of global dominance, with access to vast resources and territories. Spain's maritime and colonial ventures reshaped its economy and cemented its status as a preeminent European power. Isabella's patronage of Columbus set in motion an era of unprecedented exploration and colonization. Spanish conquistadors and settlers ventured across the Atlantic, establishing vast empires in the Americas. These endeavors brought Spain immense wealth and power, but also led to significant cultural and human consequences. The era of Spanish exploration and colonization was marked by a complex interplay of cultural exchange, the spread of Christianity, and often, the exploitation and suffering of indigenous populations. The legacy of this era, initiated by Isabella's fateful decision to support Columbus, continues to be felt and debated to this day. Queen Isabella's reign was not only a time of political and territorial expansion, but also a golden age for Spanish culture. Her patronage extended to the arts and education, fostering a renaissance in Spain that paralleled the cultural flourishing happening across Europe. She commissioned works from prominent artists of the time, such as the painter Fernando Gallego and sculptor Gil de Silo, whose works became symbols of the Spanish Renaissance. Isabella's influence is evident in the exquisite altarpieces of the Cathedral of Toledo and the intricate design of the Royal Chapel of Granada, where she and Ferdinand would later be entombed. These architectural marvels, blending Gothic and Mudéjar styles, stand today as testaments to her vision and patronage. Beyond the arts, Isabella was a reformer of the Spanish legal system. She initiated the Ordenanzas Reales, a comprehensive set of laws aimed at regulating social and economic life in her kingdom. These laws sought to bring order and justice, particularly to the rural populace, often at the mercy of local nobles. Her legal reforms included the codification of laws, an effort to standardize legal practices across Castile. This endeavor not only curbed the arbitrariness of feudal justice, but also laid the groundwork for a unified legal identity in Spain. In 1498, Isabella founded the University of Alcalá, a cornerstone of her educational reforms. This institution, renowned for its stunning Platoresque architecture, became a center for humanistic studies and played a pivotal role in the development of the Spanish Renaissance. Isabella's reign also saw the elevation of Castilian Spanish. She endorsed the use of Spanish for official documentation, a move that not only unified her diverse kingdom, but also set the stage for the global spread of the language through exploration and colonization. Her support of literary works, including the Gramática de la Lengua Castellana by Antonio de Nebrija, further cemented Spanish as a language of culture and scholarship. Queen Isabella's legacy is a tapestry of grand achievements and profound controversies. Her reign, while marked by unification and cultural flourishing, also witnessed acts of religious intolerance that cast a long shadow over her legacy. One of the most contentious aspects of her reign was the expulsion of Jews from Spain in 1492, a decree that uprooted a community integral to Spanish society. Similarly, her policies towards Muslims, including forced conversions and cultural suppression, have been subjects of intense historical debate. Isabella's actions towards religious minorities have sparked a complex debate among historians. While some view her as a product of her times, others criticize her for laying the groundwork for religious persecution. Her policies significantly impacted the fabric of Spanish society and the broader Mediterranean region. The debate extends to her overall impact on human rights. In an era where religious unity was often equated with political stability, Isabella's decisions reflect the complexities of governing a diverse and divided kingdom. Yet, the human cost of these decisions remains a poignant reminder of the darker aspects of her reign. Despite these controversies, Isabella's influence on Spanish national identity and global exploration is undeniable. She laid the foundations for a unified Spain and propelled it onto the world stage. Her patronage of Columbus's voyage opened an era of global exploration that reshaped world history. Isabella's reign set in motion the Age of Discovery, leading to the Spanish Empire's vast territorial expansion. The cultural and linguistic legacy of this era is evident across the Americas and the world, a testament to her enduring impact on global history. The story of Queen Isabella of Spain is one of grandeur and contradiction, a narrative woven into the very fabric of history. Her reign was a period of profound transformation, not just for Spain but for the entire world. As a monarch, she navigated the complexities of power, religion, and cultural identity with a vision that left an indelible mark on the course of history. Isabella's legacy is multifaceted. She was a unifier, a patron of the arts and education, and a catalyst for the age of exploration. Yet, her reign also bore witness to acts of intolerance that remind us of the darker chapters of history. Her decisions, both celebrated and criticized, continue to evoke debate and reflection. In reflecting on Queen Isabella's life and legacy, we are reminded of the enduring influence of historical figures and the complex tapestry of human endeavors. Her role in shaping the modern world, for better or worse, positions her as a pivotal figure in the narrative of global history.